Hey guys, so my name is Daniel Muskimin, and for our interpersonal communication project, I chose to write about my brother, my relationship with him, and so pretty much I just chose three different communication styles. I had harmonious relationship, stabilized friendship, and social penetration theory, and so I guess I'll just go ahead and get started. Um, so I chose to write about my relationship with my brother. This doubles as a friendship and a family relationship. Me and my brother are 2.5 years apart, and well, we always haven't been close, but for like the first 16 years of my life, we weren't very close. And then whenever I was in high school, I had a friend die in a car wreck, and from there, we just became closer. And as time went on, we kind of decided that we just weren't gonna fight anymore. It wasn't worth it because I saw that my friend's sister had to live with the fact that her brother isn't here anymore, and I don't want to go through that myself. Um, so the time that I chose to observe was Thanksgiving, my brother's birthday, which was the 24th and the 25th. So I spent time with him, took note of the times that we spent together, and just kind of like how it went, what we talked about, all that stuff, and I kind of figured out that we really enjoyed talking about things that we have in common and things that we don't. Like I like talking about football and muscle cars, that kind of thing. And my brother's more of a like a Japanese car kind of guy and screamo music. And so as we were talking about those things that he cares about and I care about, I noticed that like he listens to me and I listen to him, and we take interest in the things that each other cares about. And I saw that his facial expressions were one of his nonverbal cues. His eyebrows would raise, that kind of thing, and he was very, talks with his hands, use gestures, that kind of thing. And that was one of the big things that I noticed. And his tone, his volume, I could just kind of tell whether he's engaged or not. And it was mainly he was engaged the whole time. And so we spent that day together for Thanksgiving. We cooked, and we headed over to my family's house, and we just played games, watched football, that kind of thing, enjoyed our conversation together. And I noticed that he didn't really change how he talked whenever it was just like me and him, or it was the whole family. He's always the same, talks the same tone, everything like that. Very consistent and doesn't really care to, make an impression on someone else. And so the next day, um, I spent my brother's birthday with him. I took him out to lunch, and we just talked about just how's life going, how's work going for him, because he's not in college. He works for my dad in a cabinet shop, and I'm obviously in school. I work at a church, and so our schedule doesn't usually line up, and so that makes things kind of hard. And so we spent that day together. Enjoyed the time that I got to spend with him, and once again we talked, and I realized that things aren't changing as far as his tone and that kind of thing. He's consistent. And we had lunch, we had a good time, and I left and I went and got a beanie with my girlfriend, that kind of thing. And so after that, he wanted to eat at Teddy Jack's for his birthday dinner, and so we were meeting my mom, dad, grandma, sister, my cousins, my three cousins, and my aunt and uncle there. My girlfriend was there, and whenever we got there, one of my cousins and my aunt and uncle